for taking offense to my friend raising a regrettable part of my life while introducing me to someone. Title's giving frenemy, but let's see. We friends were having a talk on the table regarding harassment with a completely new stranger. My female friend, say A, introduces all of us male friends as completely insensitive and unempathetic. Then she specifically mentions me to have not taken any action against a former male friend, say B, of ours who slut shamed her. This slut shaming incident happened 4 years back when all of us were just getting to know each other and new. A and B were lab mates and I belonged to a different lab, but all of us were in the same department. So my friendship with A and B was similar. Moreover, at the point of time, they were not in my best friend circle, but we're only friends. And it so happened that B was slut shaming A behind her back, which A found out, but I was completely unaware of this since B did not slut shame A in front of me and behaved with B naturally. Then one day A tells me about B and expects me to cut off my friendship with B. Though I started maintaining distance from B, B used to approach me in a natural manner, and I too used to respond naturally without showing any special interest, but maintaining some distance. This was not taken well by A, but B understood that we were distancing ourselves from him, and so he also distanced himself and he went out of our friend circle. A became a good friend of mine, but now it bothers me that she points this incident of my life to push me down and make me a villain and make me feel guilty. I tell her not to raise this since it bothers me, but she says she is not saying lies and she will mention this when she feels like. She guilting drives me. Why did my door be closing by itself? Like, I don't know about that. But you hear that? Ain't nobody else in here right now. She guilting drives me by saying that I'm a build. Okay, I'm sorry. This sentence I cannot. Saying that I'm a bullshitty friend. I told her if she cannot forgive me for the past, we can't be friends. Am I the asshole? Okay, honestly, A sounds like the toxic one. Like, she's the one that seems like she tried to push everyone against B. And it's like, okay, if he wasn't there for that one comment, and who's to say what the comment even was? Like, I need more context. But it just seems like A is childish because it's like, girl, just because you have a problem with somebody doesn't mean that everybody collectively has to have an issue with that person. And you guys are literally co-workers. Like, you're not friends. Like, and that's the thing. Your co-workers aren't always your friends. And that's okay. Like, you know, you can have friends, acquaintances, associates, like, place people where they belong. But it's just crazy how he felt the need to like distance himself from B when he didn't have like a negative interaction with B, but she like created a smear campaign and was like, oh, like he said this, da 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 da, and it's like, can we get to work? Like, what are we getting paid for? But I don't know. A does sound toxic. She sounds like she just lives for the attention, that she has main character energy. It's like, girl, the world does not revolve around you. Not that I'm condoning any slut shaming. I'm just not quite sure what was even said. I don't know. This story is just kind of weird. But let's see what people have to say. Her comments are completely inappropriate in the workplace, not to mention inappropriate everywhere else. She's damaging your reputation for something you had no part of. She's not a friend. Yeah, like, it's so crazy. First of all, your friend introducing you in a negative light, like, who's doing that? That's not your friend. That's definitely a frenemy. It's somebody that just seems to be tolerating you, maybe because of the group you're in, but it's just a lot. How old are we? She always blames me for not emotionally supporting her when I have always been there for her during bad times. She's giving very high maintenance energy. She would fight for the most trivial things, like when I say I couldn't come for some party since I have some work, or would think a mountain out of a molehill, like when I visit a mutual friend for some work. She assumes we had a party together without her. This girl's so insecure. It just seems like she wants to be like the main person, and I don't understand why. Oof, sorry, OP, she sounds mentally exhausting based on your post. Once you realize what happened, you distance yourself from the other person, and it sounds like you were there for A since she became even more of a friend after. What exactly does she want you to do at this point? I think your friendship would have shown her that you do support her. She sounds like she's the kind of person that needs to have constant attention. If she gets upset at you doing things without her, that's a red flag. You are your own person, allowed to do things and have relationships outside of her. Are you in a romantic relationship with her? No, I'm not in a romantic relationship with her. Yada yada yada. So mentally exhausting. Like, girl, you are not the center of attention. Relax.